So I wasn't really sure how I was going to do this or if I was going to do this at all. But I saw Indiana Jones 5. Okay, if we want to call it that. And I was thinking about, I did a review with my friend Nerporial. Uh, we did it right after we watched it. He's the one that convinced me to go see it. Damn you. But we saw it. We did a, first take reaction right after we saw it. And I decided, you know what, I might as well just put out a review. Now, I was thinking to myself, should I do a non spoiler review or should I just go for it? And, you know what, I guess I'll do a little bit of both. First, we'll start off with the non spoiler part, okay? It's going to be very short because I got quite a bit to say and I don't want to be keeping everybody forever. First of all, thank you for finding the channel if you have. If you're thinking about going to see this movie and you're a fan of Indiana Jones, I would suggest not. It's not really Indiana Jones. It's not good. Okay. So first, I guess spoiler-free review. I haven't really done many of these, so here we go. We're going to give it a try. The movie is very long. The movie is very boring. I think the first act actually on the train at the very beginning was actually okay until they start doing some weird stuff. Indy doesn't feel like Indy. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. He feels old and tired, and you're afraid he's going to break at any minute. At least I was. Uh, Half the characters I don't know their names, to be honest. I'll be quite honest with you because I didn't care about them. Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character Wombat. I guess I don't even really remember her name other than Indy called her Wombat. I, she's supposed to. I guess she's supposed to be this likable scoundrel, but they don't know how to do it because she's not likable. In fact, she's pretty insufferable. Uh, you pretty much hate her. And when we get into the spoilers, I'll try and reiterate why. But you're pretty much geared to hate her because everything she does is just bad. And she's arrogant. She knows everything. She's better than Indy at everything. She's smarter than Indy, of course. Blah 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 blah. We have not short round. I'll point over here. Not short round right behind Antonio Banderas over there. I mean, what do you say about not short round? One, I don't remember his name again, but it's another thief because everybody's a thief. Everybody's a lovable thief, right? And then we introduce Antonio Banderas' character, who, well, I mean, who cares that he was there? I mean, they gave him nothing to do. Unfortunately, in this picture I picked out, Bass, the guy, I forget the actor's name, who he was actually did a pretty good job, I think. I actually liked some of their interactions between him and Indy. I was sort of interested in their relationship, but then you have, of course, the goddaughter who is Phoebe Waller-Bridge that we've never heard about ever, but is near and dear to him, and he whatever. What else? Mads Mikkelsen. Uh, it was generic villain number 5, I guess. I don't know. It was another Yahtzee. Of course, it's Indiana Jones. We got to have Yahtzees, right? I guess he did okay. I mean, it wasn't just. I found the villain very uninteresting, and just his motivations were just like, I don't know, weird. Especially, considering where he's ended up in life. He's pretty much hit the pinnacle of success. I'll talk about it for a minute when we're talking about spoilers, which will be here in a second. And all his henchmen, they were weird, and I don't know. The movie was just overall, it was pretty just boring and nonsensical, contrived, and it treated you like you were stupid. Again, with teleporting people, don't pay attention to distance between two places. Don't pay attention that people show up where they shouldn't. And it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. It was just sort of nonsensical and mostly boring. Mostly boring. So from here, I think probably the best thing to do is we're gonna go full on spoilers here, okay? Because this is where, anybody that's seen the channel knows me. This is where we could get a little bit heated and where I get a little pissed off, and not a little pissed off, a lot pissed off. You guys, if you see my videos, you know me. Now I have the trailers for this video sort of keyed up here, because I don't have access. I'm not VP. I don't do the VPN or the pirate thing. Sorry, I'm not a pirate, but I'm gonna use it for some hopefully for some cues to help me remember part of the plot of this whatever the hell this movie is. So full on spoilers. If you're gonna watch this and you care about spoilers, turn me off from here. Thank you for watching. Don't watch this movie. From here, we start the movie with the train thing. So let me see if I can find the image of the train thing, because the train was actually not too bad. At parts, I was actually sort of like interested in what was going on with the train. I thought some of the deep fake stuff some of it was okay, some of it was terrible. We'll just leave it there. I think that's the best way to describe it. Some of the deep fake stuff was not bad. Some of the deep fake stuff was absolutely horrendous. So let me see. Here's part of the train. So we're on the train. It's basically a flashback to Indy's past, and a past moment with the Dial of Destiny. Okay. Now the biggest problem I have with the whole beginning of the movie. Okay. And maybe we're just better off me playing this and stopping it from time to time. And if I come up with, I'll just talk, okay? The train, okay? How do I put this, okay? So they're doing a lot of work on the train. The train is going by fine. Everything's good. There's some action. So we're on the train, right? And we have the chase scene. We're going through the train. Indy happens upon a box. You hear the Yahtzees talking, and they found this artifact for the Fuhrer, right? And you come to find out that it's the Spear of Destiny, right? Most of us know what the spear, the spear that Christ bled on, right? The Spear of Destiny. And I'm thinking to myself, when I see that, I'm like, cool. Maybe this could be your this should be your movie. Not, who cares about the Dial of Destiny? The Spear of Destiny, right? So you even further, you find out that it's a fake. So Indy could have, there's a whole movie here that they just decided not to do. They could have he could have put it back, and then he could have went off to try and find the real Spear of Destiny, and you could have even had frickin' Hitler cast in this, and him get pissed off and kill everybody because it's not a real spear, and have them go, race Indy to try and find the Spear of Destiny for whatever reason you want to make up. It doesn't matter. Of course, they don't do that. It's just a fake. They use it for a door lock prop because, the Spear of Destiny, haha, is a prop. It just locks the door, right? But here, now, you want to ignore the spear, that's fine. The little part about the guy saying, have you ever met the Fuhrer? How are you going to give him a half-cocked plan? He'll frickin' kill us all. I thought that was sort of funny. I won't even lie. But then right after that is when the whole movie just goes right off the rails, because it totally pulls you out of it. Because, long story short, they end up on top of the train. Okay, Indy's ended up with the dial, and at least part of the dial, and they end up on top of the train. Okay. They run along. Of course, the British have managed to bomb the train, and they just, of course, happen to hit a part of the train where frickin' there was a big giant gun firing upon them, right? Well, of course, the gun just doesn't, die. The gun keeps firing and blows up the whole train and kills almost all the Yahtzees on it. It shoots the whole train up. They've ran past everybody. They're on their own. They've gotten away from them. The only thing keeping them from getting to the front of the train is this gun. The gun gets taken out. It starts shooting all of the train people on the train, pretty much taking out everybody on the train. They run to the end of the train, and then what happens? Let me see if I can find the scene again right here, because I went off it for some reason. But the general guy pops up on the front of the damn train. Now, what what are we doing? Like, here it is right here. Okay? He comes to the front of the it's like, how did you get there? How, so this is what I'm talking about. How did you get there? There's no possible way you got there before them. But somehow you've teleported to the front of the train in front of them after they've outran you. You almost got you're at least, I don't know how many train cars behind them. How did you get there? Doesn't matter. Don't think about it, right? Just enjoy movies. Stop asking questions. Hey, vey. And then, after that, they proceed to basically kill everybody. But they didn't really kill anybody, right? So we do the trope where they go through the frickin' tunnel, right? Everybody goes through the tunnel, it's going, we do bad Mission Impossible. It's like they saw all the action movies and they wanted to make their own action movie like it. So they, of course, do Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones, and they're about to go in the tunnel and they all have to duck. So they all duck and they all don't get taken out by the wall. But now he's fighting with the Yahtzee commander guy, and he's holding Indy up against the roof of the tunnel. And you know how even in Mission Impossible you get the stoplights, the green and red stoplights? I shit you not. He's holding them up. They're going 60 miles. I don't know how. They're going fast. It's a train. He hits the stop sign, Indy does, and flies back towards the back of the train. And he stands up. Like he didn't, like, you're dead. He's dead. Like, what the... And that's not the worst of it. After that, oh my God, he just, we kill the commander, after we have some bullshit. Baz freaking shoots Indy, and it's like, he's an idiot, he can't shoot. And he finally shoots the Nazi head of in charge guy. He flies off the train, and then here comes, of course, Mads Mikkelsen. I don't know what his name is either. But here he comes. He's like, "Oh, give me the dial," right? And then, of course, what happens to him? He gets hit by a freaking pole going 60 miles per hour. One of the, like, mail poles or the postage poles where the trains will grab stuff or hook stuff. He gets hit by the pole. I don't remember if it was in the head or in the stomach. He gets hit by the pole going 60, like, at least 60 miles an hour. He's dead too. Like, these are things you can't survive. Like, why would you do that? And then they jump off the train going 60 into a river or a lake or whatever the fuck it was. So they're dead again. This is the first freaking 20 minutes of the movie. Oh my God. And then we go to the city. We have old Indy. Indy's old. Indy sucks. Indy's a drunk. Indy is, freaking, he's not in a great big college anymore. He's at some piece of shit Nathan College, I think is what it was called. The students don't respect him. Nobody cares about what he's teaching. He's living by himself. Of course, we have to have a topless Harrison Ford, I'm an angry old man scene. I don't need to see Harrison Ford topless in his underwear. It's not funny. I don't need to see it. It's not humorous. Why are you doing it? Cut that shit out. Right? So we have angry, uninteresting, drunk Indiana Jones. Fantastic. Thank God. So then we meet, of course, her. She's in his class. She comes to his class. Phoebe, Wombat. We'll just fucking call her Wombat because fuck it. I don't care. He doesn't recognize her, whatever. She, of course, knows everything because she's so smart. She's the best. Right? So, they start, she basically cons him, and she takes him right to where she wants him to go. Right? Because she's so smart. She takes advantage of her. and she takes advantage of him. I'm sorry, because they're talking about his dear friend that's departed, and she's supposed to be his goddaughter that he cares so much about, but we've never heard of her before. Oh, by the way, his son's dead. His son's dead. Marion hates him, and yeah, he sucks. Man, I'm having so much fun. So he takes her back to this freaking room of antiquities in his, I guess, his fucking office. Like, what the fuck is this? He's got this office full of like relics and shit. Where did this come from? So he takes her back there, and of course, he's got the piece of the dial she's looking for. I knew you wouldn't destroy it. Of course you wouldn't destroy it. We need the MacGuffin. If we don't have the MacGuffin, we can't have the movie. Maybe Rey Skywalker will pop out of the sky and line it up with a crashed fucking helicopter, and we'll find the other pieces of it. Not quite, but maybe close. Like... Or we could be chasing down the Spear of Destiny, which everybody fucking forgot about. No, we're not going to do that. Or we could be finding Atlantis like they did in the video game. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to have some stupid spear. So he takes her. They talk about the freaking bullshit dial. And then you find out, apparently... instead of Von Braun or whatever his name is, the guy fucking getting the astronaut, because they're celebrating the moon landing, of course. Instead of it being Von Braun, it's this Sims guy. Who's Sim? It's, of course, the fucking Yahtzee scientist guy that was wanted to, thought that Hitler was an idiot and he could do it better. And that's his whole motivation. He wants to go back in time and kill Hitler and take over. It's like, dude. So this dude, the scientist dude, I think it's Sims, Mads Mikkelsen, whatever. This dude is pretty much built in this movie, the space program. The president has him on speed dial. He's at the top of his field. He's working with the CIA, apparently, for some fucking reason. What the hell was that about? Why is, Foxy Cleopatra, as I call her in the Royal Stream, the CIA agent hanging out with frickin' the Nazis for? Like, this is the CIA. They don't know they're Nazis? They don't even know they're hanging out with and helping Nazis, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And they don't know. It's the CIA. Or do they just not care? And if they don't care, what are they doing? They want the dial? Why the fuck do they care about the dial? Like, they think he's just going to give it up to them? I mean, like, what the fuck is all that with this whole CIA bullshit? What is the CIA doing involved? And then they break into it's hurting my brain. It's physically hurting my brain thinking about this movie again. Like, what the fuck? They go break into the school. They corner him. Then this bitch, goddaughter to Indiana Jones, she leaves him to die. There was Foxy, sorry. This is where she leaves him to die and says some snarky bullshit. These guys have just shot 2 of his colleagues. They just shot 2 of them. They're dead. For no freaking reason. They just shot, no witnesses. Pop, pop. And his loving goddaughter, who we're supposed to love, just left him with them. Why? Like, just let him out the gate. I'm pretty sure you can outrun him. Let him out and outrun his ass. I mean, like, you just rather him be dead? You're that selfish and a big piece of shit because you want money for, like, there's got to be easier ways to make money than going on this freaking contrived bullshit mission to get half of a MacGuffin that doesn't even work to try and sell it to people for what? Why does anybody want this thing? It's only one piece of another piece that nobody knows where the hell to find. So why would anybody buy it? Why? Because people with money buy weird shit? I don't... But that's her whole motivation for the whole movie. It's just money. And then she flip-flops, and then it's money again. And then she flip-flops, and it's money again. But she leaves Indy to die. You saw back here, let me see if I can back it up to Foxy Cleopatra back here. I mean, there she is. Hold on, I missed her. Sorry, I gotta go back a little bit. Let's see if I can go back a smidge. No, that's not it. Let's see if I can find her. Hold on, where did she go? I gotta find Foxy Cleopatra. Oh my God, I can't wait to talk about that. The freaking, there she, oh, my player got messed up. There we go, here it comes. There she was. Okay, we saw her. Okay. Let me see. I gotta get back to her. I got to. It's too funny. It's too funny. It's gotta be like half a second that she's there. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I know I'm lengthening this video just to, there she is. There's Foxy. My girl. Guess what? She dies. She dies because, you know, anybody that knows Indiana Jones in this movie dies. Oh, fuck me, dude. So she locks him in there and fucks off. Of course, she runs like she's just like why she's in an action movie. The way she runs is so weird. I know I'm nitpicking, but it was just it annoyed the fuck out of me. But you know, of course, they shoot the gate. They go after her. You know, they go after her, and you know, of course, they don't shoot Indy because you know, plot armor, frankly. And then we find out, of course, you know, of course, we've already found out this guy has superhuman strength and bones of steel and adamantite in his fucking body because the frickin' pole from the train didn't kill him. He's perfectly fine. He's not maimed, scarred, or anything. He's just cool. He's just cool, and he's calling the shots because apparently the CIA just wants that shit. They want that shit so bad, they're letting Nazis go around shooting American citizens because why the fuck not? Like literally, Foxy goes to the guy and says, why did you kill those guys? That's it. Like, I don't care who you are. You just murdered 2 American citizens. You're going to jail. No, not this movie. No. So she's okay. So this is right after she's running up on the roof, and then somehow, you know, they're chasing her because they shoot through the gate and chase her. They've caught Indy by this time, or I think I don't know if they caught him. I don't fucking remember. It's not important. But she, of course, teleports to the ground and starts getting away. Right. So they've caught Indy. And then another part that just drove me crazy, because this is one of these things for me, attention to detail matters, right, people? So the CIA with the Nazis, I shit you not, the CIA with the Nazis put Indy in a freaking van, and they start driving away. Okay? You with me? So, you know, you see this big giant-ass parade out here? You see this parade all over the place? Well, the guy that's driving for the CIA apparently didn't get the memo that it was a giant parade / protest going on. Because what direction do you think he drives the frickin' van? Right onto the street where the parade's going. And guess what? They don't let him through, right? But it gets fucking worse. Because then, out of the blue, a cabbie runs into the back of him so they can't back up. What the fuck is the cabbie doing there? Why is there a cabbie trying to drive down a street that he can't get through? Anybody? No? Because it doesn't make any fucking sense. That's why. So they pull him out of the car because, you know, and apparently they forget they have handcuffs or anything. And, of course, you know, Indy takes the opportunity to go amongst the protesters and say some bullshit, and he breaks free. Because nobody can keep a hold of anybody. It's like everybody's got greased up fingers and wrists in this fucking movie. Because every time somebody gets caught, they frickin' get away. Every time. So then, now we're in John Wick Part 5. Or actually probably John Wick Part 65. Because now Indiana Jones is riding a horse in the middle of the street like freaking John Wick. So they saw John Wick and decided, oh, it would be cool to have a horse chase down the subway and have a motorcycle chase him. And then, oh, thank God, here's the scene right here. Another one that drove me nuts. Thank God that he's riding down the center of this freaking column. And thank God, I'm sure there's another clip of it. But thank God there's a gap in the perfect spot that he just managed to outrun the train and not get squished. Thank God. This fucking movie, man. So then we catch up to Bitch Face. I'm just going to start calling her Bitch Face. Then we catch up to Bitch Face in Morocco, where we're supposed to think that she is some high-class hooker. No, sorry. Sorry, I can't do that. Sorry, I can't do that. That's wrong. I'm sorry. She's a low... No, I'll behave. Here we go. Okay. So she is in this this thing. Let me see if there's a better shot of it somewhere. I know there is. Fucking horse scene, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Fucking, like here you go. This is the part that was part of it. Not the freaking cringy ass. So here you go. This is a good shot of it. She is she's auctioning off the piece of the dial, and all these people want it. I want the dial. I have no idea what the fuck it is, but I want it. I want it, and you're offering money for it, so I want it. Okay, ooh, I want the dial. Can I have the dial? Oh, 500,000 rubles. I don't fucking know. Like, why does anybody want this thing? Of course, indie tracks are down because everybody's got GPS on their asses or something. And of course, Mads Mikkelsen tracks them down too because, well, everybody's got GPS trackers on them, I guess. And, because everybody knows where everybody's going in this movie, and everybody can teleport, and they have the fastest cars on the planet. So, hoy vey, man. Like, so of course, everybody shows up, and chaos ensues. There it was, punch in the face, and then, everybody, runs. Mads Mikkelsen ends up with the frickin' the dial. And we're chasing through frickin' Morocco. Oh, wait a second. I forgot the part about the rich playboy millionaire in Morocco who owns a bunch of hotels. Is so overly in love with Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, he's beside himself. So beside himself, he decides he's just gonna kill everybody. He's going to kill them all. Yep. That's how you show you love somebody. You kill them. So we go through this crappy car chase. We have 3 contestants on The Price is Right. One is Mads Mikkelsen driving his BMW, I think it is. You have the rich guy chasing them down because he's in love with Phoebe Waller-Bridge. A man scorned. His balls are in her purse, right? So fucking, I'm gonna kill you, you bitch. So I guess halfway through he decides he doesn't want to kill her. Sorry, I went fucking nuts there for a minute. I apologize. Oh, this movie's broken me. So the car, so Mads Mikkelsen and his crew are gone. They've left the party. They're gone. They hop in their much superior automobile and they take off. Do you think that matters? Of course it doesn't. They hop in these little freaking moped like golf cart things right there. That thing right there. Those things. Okay. First, she tries to ditch him again. Leave him to die again. He almost dies, but he does this, I don't know if it's here or, yeah, he does that little jump into the freaking cart bullshit. This one right here. That's the hotel guy's, people trying to kill the woman he loves. Because why the fuck not? Yeah. But guess what? Thank God they put that GPS tracker on the freaking car, because after driving around in circles, running away from the man scorn, they happened to come right across Mads Mikkelsen with the fucking goddamn dial piece. How fortunate. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. At this point, I don't even remember what happened. I really don't. Anybody that's watched the movie, I don't remember. I think they catch up to him, but somehow they end up with. I really, it's amazing, because I think I've blocked this part of the movie out of my brain, because I don't remember how they get the dial back from him. They get the dial back, and then of course they immediately know where to go to get the map to find the second piece, because bitch face is amazing. She knows everything. Her dad, she read her dad's notes, and her dad's notes are so fucking good, and she's memorized them all, and she's so awesome that she can read this dialect, and she can read ciphers backwards and forwards and up her asshole. She can do it all, and she knows where it is. And of course, Indy knows just the guy. He's a submariner, and he can dive, and he's got a great boat. So you need me. You better take my old ass along with you, or I'm gonna tell nobody, because nobody fucking cares about Indiana Jones anymore. He only found the Ark of the Covenant. He only found the Holy Grail. He only saved a freaking whole bunch of people with chakra stones. Who gives a shit? And I guess there was some sort of crystal skull thing. Nobody fucking. I did all that, but nobody cares about Indy. Nobody cares about old Indy. Let him rot and die. Except for Sala. Sala likes me. Boy, man, dadgum, nobody cares for Indiana Jones. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna stay in the past, cause at least nobody fucking hates me here. So they go find Antonio Banderas. They go find Antonio Banderas. Indy, I'm Antonio Banderas. I'm Antonio Banderas. Listen to me. I am Puss in Boots. I sort of sound. I don't mean to be stealing Az's routine, but I am Antonio Banderas. Heel versus Babyface has done it first, so credit to you. But I am Antonio Banderas, and I have a boat, and we can go diving. So we go dive. Let's go dive. Come on. Indiana Jones. Let's do it. Come on. So they take the boat to the coordinates I guess they have, because she pulled them out of her asshole, of course. And they put this fucking dive gear that looks like you can go underwater 10 foot. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I'm sorry. But hopefully you're having fun watching me go insane. I think I've gone insane. Are we okay? Hello? Easton, you okay over there? Yeah? Okay. Knock me out if I start going crazy. Okay, thank you. So they get in this like Walmart dive gear, worse than Walmart, probably dollar store dive gear. And of course, eels are those snakes in the water? Eels, I'm old and I don't like snakes. Eels are just snake waterfowl. Keep me away from them snake eels. I don't want to be by them. I don't know what voice this is. I guess it's scared Indy. So they go into the water with this fucking dive gear. He says something about the bends. I don't remember it. I'd have to watch it again. But he says some off like comment thing about if you do it this way, it will prevent the bends. Well, bullshit. They go like way deep. right? And they find, of course, they find immediately. They find what they're looking for. They have to deal with the water snakes, okay, and then of course, thank God for the GPS tracker up Indy's ass, because Mad Mikkelsen and crew have their own boat. And they've, of course, found them in the middle of the ocean. Well, how about that? They found them in the middle of the ocean. They had no idea where they were going, and they found them in the middle of the ocean. Hallelujah. So they get on the boat. They capture not Short Round, who's one of the most annoying characters on the planet. Oh, he pretends to fly, by the way. He wants to be a pilot, and he pretends to fly with tin cans and fucking sticks. So just keep that in mind for later. So they dive. Mads Mikkelsen tracks them down. They kill everybody on the top of the boat except for freaking Not Short Round. And they kill a guy underwater, and they see that. So they get the little box they're after. And what do? They hit a thing on their chest that's like a freaking life preserver, and they shoot straight up to the fucking surface from like, I don't know how many meters down. Again, they're all dead because their lungs just imploded. Like the pressure different. Like they're dead. Like there's no like stop. I don't care if you tried to say some bullshit about, ooh, this prevents. No, you're dead. You go from way down deep where a boat has sunk, and you hit a button on your chest, and you shoot up to the surface from way down. You're dead. You're dead. So they're all dead anyway, so the rest of the movie's moot. No, I'll finish. Okay, I'm sorry. This movie is really fucking long. So they get on the boat. I'm trying to hurry up. I'm sorry. They get on the boat. Of course, Mads Mikkelsen is there. And what do you think happens? Well, if you're Indy's friend, your ticket's probably going to be punched in this movie. And Antonio Banderas gets shot in the fucking chest because he's Indy's friend. I'm Antonio, but how do you shoot Antonio Banderas? I'm Antonio Banderas. Pa, 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 you're dead. They kill him. Of course, after they kill him, they outsmart him. They blow up the boat. Of course, they blow up the boat. Well, they don't outsmart him. I'm sorry. Bitchface outsmarts him, of course, because she's doing some weird fucking... I'm deciphering this shit, and I'm gonna talk to you like in the most condescending way ever, and walk around and we're idiots, and we think we can trust you because we gave you diamonds and this, that, and the other bullshit. And it's just like everybody forgets who everybody is, and then she blows up. We happened to see some dynamite earlier, so she uses the dynamite to blow up the ship, and they get off, and they've disabled the ship, and they fly off with Not Short Round. So it's Indy and Not Short Round and Bitchface all together again, riding away. After telling Mads Mikkelsen the wrong hint and trying to send him the wrong direction. She's all excited. She's like, and at least I will give them this. At least the Indy recognizes, and part of me thinks this might have been Harrison Ford's input. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't think the writers thought that it even mattered. But Phoebe Waller-Bridge is like, "Hi, yeah, man, I'm the best. Look, we got the fucking thing." Short Round's like, "Woohoo! We're gonna sell this shit for fucking $1 million. Woohoo! I'm Short Round, not Short Round." And Indy's like, "Dude, my friend just died, bro. Another one. He was my last one, except for Sala. All my friends are dead or hate me." And she's like, "Oh, sorry. That sucks. Let's go." And they go off. And they sail for about 18 days to wherever the fuck they were going, because they were on a tiny little motorboat with a full tank of gas, and they sailed I don't know how many fucking miles to get to Sicily. I think it was Sicily they went to. I don't fucking care. It was a long ways away. Meanwhile, Mads Mikkelsen has got his binoculars, and he's like, "It's a good thing I got that that GPS on her, up Indy's butt, because it looks like they're going west instead of east. So now I know exactly where they're going. Oh my God, they're going west. Thank God, my GPS tracker's still working." And they got this little tiny ass dinghy. So they speed to wherever the fuck they went. I think it's Sicily. I don't fucking know. I think it was Sicily. They're going about their business. They're doing whatever. I part of it's blocked out. I fucking forgot part of this. Not Short Round is being a douchebag, and he steals some money to get gelato, and then he turns around, and who's there? Mads Mikkelsen. He just shows the fuck up. Man, they paddled fucking hard, didn't they? Holy sh! Like, it's like it happens so much. It's just mind numbing how much just people teleport around because they need them to be in a location. It's horrible. It's ridiculous. So they capture Not Short Round. Okay? So not Short Round is now in the possession of the Nazis. Oh my God, what are they gonna do to him? Who cares? I bet you $20 he gets away. Is he gonna get away? What do you think? Maybe. Stay tuned. So they discover that Not Short Round has been captured. They discover he's been captured. And then what's next? What happens? Steve, what happens next? Well, they decide, fuck Short Round, we're going to go get the thing anyways because we got to get it before them. Fuck his ass. Fuck Not Short Round. Let's go get the dial. Yes, seriously. We know where they're going. They're going to use everything he knows, which is nothing. He knows nothing. He doesn't know anything. He may have heard some bullshit. He didn't... How fast they go there, he didn't hold out very long. He just gave all that shit up. So they go and freaking... They go after the second piece to the Archie Buncle freaking Dial of Destiny. Archimedes dial, I'm sorry. It's the Archimedes dial. So, of course, they're in some deep, dark cave with all kinds of traps and passages, and there's fucking ooey gooey monsters in there, and there's fucking centipedes and puzzles and this shit and that shit and ooey-doo-doo-doo-doo, right? So, but at some point, we go between Indiana and her making fun of him being old and he can't climb up rocks and you're a dumb fuck, and she just goes past him and he goes, well, shit, of course I'm old. I found all this cool shit. She's like, you're a fucking fossil. Fuck you. And he's like, okay. And then he mopes and then they climb and then they get to the fucking thing and then they start doing the puzzles, and at this point I think I fell asleep. I don't fucking remember. I know Easton had to jab me in the arm. But at some point, Not Short Round escapes. $20, please. I told you he escaped. He escapes. He runs. Doesn't make it very far. They capture him again. And then, of course, they remember handcuffs are a thing. Oh my God, they have handcuffs. So they handcuff Not Short Round, to the big giant crazy. There's a big giant 7-foot huge guy, right? He's gigantic. So he handcuffs him, and then they make it a very big point to show that he puts the key in the pocket closest to Not Short Round. That he's sitting there fumbling around, putting in his key like he's playing pocket pull. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta get that key in there. I gotta get the key in there. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. We cut back to Indy and Bitch Face. They solved the puzzle, so Vanna White gives them a prize, and then they fall down a water slide. Yay! And they find Archie Bunkle's tomb. Archimedes' tomb. Meanwhile, Mads Mikkelsen is hot on the trail with his dumb fucking looking sidekick and the big giant guy. And what happens? The little tiny Short Round guy pulls the giant huge guy off of Watt Bridge, and they fall into a bunch of water. And by the way, Not Short Round can't swim. They told him he can't swim. So they're fighting underwater. They're tumbling around underwater. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Well, of course, Short Round at this point has pickpocketed freaking the big oof guy. And somewhere in here has unlocked himself underwater. Of course. Of course. Of course. Right? Of course. Oh my God, my head hurts. Man, I can't believe I watched this movie. So, oh my God, I think my brain broke. So they're underwater wrestling. And there's a grate. Of course, there's always a big steel grate, right? And God damn it, aren't we lucky? Because there's just a small, tiny hole that's just big enough for frickin' Not Short Round to go through. So, of course, Not Short Round goes right through the hole. And he takes the frickin' handcuffs and he locks the big dude to the grate. And the big dude dies. No fight, no nothing. The big dude just dies. Because the kid that can't swim, pulled him off a bridge into a river in a cave. They fought underwater, and he got the best of him and locked him against a grate. And the big oaf guy dies, and he goes, "Ooh, swim!" Because Antonio Banderas taught me taught me how to stroke my. No, I won't say it. I'm not gonna say it. So they're at Archie Bunkle's tomb. Archimedes' tomb, and they notice, why does Archimedes have a watch on? That's weird. And of course Mads Mikkelsen shows up, and well, he fucking gets the deal, right? So he takes it, of course, and he gets the dial of Dupity. Archie Bunkle's dial, he gets it, activates it. It's like, oh my God, it's a fucking clock. The end. I wish. So I don't. I've blanked a little bit here, but they take Indy, and she gets away, of course, because she's fucking awesome. I think Not Short Round manages to get her free, and he's like, we can't leave Indy. We can't leave him. And he's like, we're not gonna leave him. It's really I really just want the frickin' dial, but I need money. So let's go get the dial and Indy too. So now we get to the airport, where now the crew of Nazis is apparently, there's a regiment of Nazis at this airport in Sicily. I guess that's where they are. I don't know. But there's a full regiment of Nazis there, ready for Mads Mikkelsen to arrive. He gets into full Nazi garb, and he's like, all right, we're going to use this shit, and we're going to go back to a certain point in the past. I'm going to kill Hitler, and I'm going to take over, because I'm smarter than Hitler. I can do it better. I got a vision. I got a vision of the Nazi Empire. Hitler's a dumb fuck. I am smarter than Hitler. I'm going to do it right. How did he convince any of these people to follow him? I don't understand. But so, Bitchface and Not Short Round are spying on the Nazis getting ready to take off. She goes, "Hey, Not Short Round, why don't you go steal a plane and get it ready?" He's like, "Bitchface, I don't know. I've never flown one of these before." And she's like, "Haha, you never flew a plane either." He's like, "Oh, no shit. I don't know how to fly a plane. That doesn't matter. We need it." And he goes and he runs off. He ends up hot-wiring the plane and then flying it. So he hot-wired a plane like it was a car. I don't even know if that's possible. Anybody that's flown a plane before, you tell me. He hot-wires a plane and they take the fuck off. And well, no. They don't take the fuck off. Let me see if it's unbelievable. This scene, this is later. She saves Indy, of course, because what the fuck. So where is it? Is this where's the? I gotta find the. I have to find the motorcycle scene. You're gonna have to bear with me a second, because it absolutely cracks me the fuck up that this actually happened. I think it's is it right here? I don't fuck. Where is it? Bear with me a second. Please, because it's just too funny. Where? Oh, come on. Where is it? I know we just saw it. I know there was that bridge. There's the water bridge where Short Round kills the big dude. I think there's the train. There it is. All right. So there it is. So Short Round has hot-wired a plane. The train is earlier. Don't get fooled. Short Round they stole this motorcycle, and Short Round has hotwired a plane. He's getting ready to take off. So what does she do? Does she get on the plane? Nope. She guns it on the motorcycle and chases the fucking plane down in the pouring rain. The plane is full throttle, getting ready to take off, and she is chasing it down with a motorcycle. She, of course, catches up. What do you need, buddy? I've gone half insane. So what's wrong?
I just want to say hi.
Hi, yeah, I love you too. I need some help, mental help, because this movie has killed my freaking brain.
Finish. I was just saying hi.
Okay, well, good. Thank you for saying hi. I'm finishing my review of Insanity. Holy crap!
Screw that movie.
Yeah, there we go. Woo! I knew I loved that kid for a reason. All right. Whew. So chases down the plane. She jumps on the front wheel off the motorcycle in the pouring rain and sneaks on through the landing gear. We've never seen that ever before, but you know the difference here is it's a woman and it's pouring rain and she's fucking dead. Like, come on. Come on. There's no way. Like, when you keep doing these things that are impossible for regular people to do, it just starts, So, yeah. So she's on the plane. So Not Short Round is following them in the plane. So you have the German plane up in the air going towards this rift. Now, again, there was some confusion about what the hell the Dial of Destiny does, okay? So to my understanding, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. The dial doesn't create temporal fluxes. It just tells you where to find them. So there's temporal rifts that will send you into the past all over the world. You just have to know where to find them with this. So you're telling me that there's holes in space-time all over the place, and you could just fly into it at random because they're just there. Like, the dial does nothing. It tells you that, oh, there's a rift over there. Go in it, and you can go to the past. How are they supposed to control where they go? None of that. It's just like, oh, we're going to go to this rift, and it's going to take us where we want to go. And he's like, you're stupid, continental drift. You're not going the right place. And he's like, fuck you. We're going to the right place. And then he second guesses himself, and then they go through the rift. And where do you think they went? Let me see if I can find it. I know I saw it. Because it's stupid. So stupid. They go to Sicily back when Archimedes was making the thing. There it was. There it is, right there. So apparently, these space rifts, are all over the place. The Archimedes dial just shows you how to go through them. So when you go through them, you're at the Battle of Syracuse or whatever the fuck it is, and you find out. I'm jumping ahead here, but you find out that the dial was only made to get people to come back and help them. To help Archimedes not get killed by the Romans and help them survive the siege. So these two planes come through, and guess who saves Archimedes? The fucking Nazis save him. The Nazis freaking mow down all the Romans and save the city. So they were calling for help, and who came to the rescue? The fucking Nazis. What a piece of shit artifact. They find out that it doesn't go anywhere but there. But it's still on top of it. The fact that there's just a rift to the past in the middle of the ocean is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. So they they thwart the Germans, right? They jump out of the helicopter with the parachute. And freaking Phoebe Waller-Bridge saves him. Bitchface saves the day. There it is. Bitchface saves them. They jump out. And they hit the parachute. And then they land. And Indy says, I'm depressed. I hate life. Leave me here. Because in the background, not Short Round, who stole a plane with a guy sleeping in it, is landing the plane to pick them up. Of course. And then they meet Archimedes, and Archimedes says, oh, and then they go, and then they go, oh, you're always supposed to come here. I needed help. And then Indy cries like a bitch and says, leave me because there's nobody. My son's dead. My wife hates me. Everybody hates me. There's nobody for me to go home to. I hate life. Just kill me now and leave me here and blah, 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 blah. Not that it'll not that leaving an old man from the future might alter the past in any sort of way at all. Just leave me here. I don't want to think about the consequences. I'm only thinking about myself. I'm so sad. I just want to stay in the past. I promise I won't screw anything up or change the past and the future at all. I'll just sit in a hole and die back here because it's so beautiful here. So just leave me. And we have this fucking bullshit back and forth where she's crying and acting like she all of a sudden cares about him because all of a sudden she does care about him. I don't know where the scene was where they actually started giving a fuck about each other was. I must have slept through it. But he's having a mental breakdown. Archimedes is standing there going, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And fucking bitch face, of course, hits Harrison Ford in the face and knocks him out, and they drag him home. How did they get home? I don't fucking know. And then he wakes up, and he's like, oh, in the middle of this, he got shot, and he didn't just ignored it until until they reminded him that he got shot. Yeah, he got shot. They totally forgot he got shot until they got him home. He's like, oh, I got shot. After they're on the ground, she's like, oh, you have to go home. You got shot. You're gonna get infection. He's like, oh, I don't care. Just leave me. I fucking die here. I don't care. So, but all the fighting and all the shit on the plane, yeah, it didn't matter that he got shot. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Adrenaline, right? Adrenaline, right? I mean, he did get hit by a speeding stop sign and he survived, so he's got to have some superhuman powers in there somewhere, right? So she hits him in the face, takes him home. He wakes up, and bitch face is sitting there going, "Hey, hello. I've invaded your house. I'm here now. We're besties. You're great. I'm great. Let's be great together. All right. Let's get this shit done." I don't know if that's what she said. I don't fucking remember. At this point, my brain was leaking out of my ear. And then Marion walks in, and she's like, "I got groceries, you dumb fuck." And Not Short Round's like, "Yeah, we got groceries, brah." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here? Get out of my house. You're trespassing." And then he shoots them all in the end. And he goes to jail. I wish. No, Marion and Indy make up, and they have the cringiest callback to the movie where he's asking her where it hurts and kissing her body parts. It was cringy. It was weird. And I wish I didn't see it. I wish I could unsee it, but I can't. And and that's where the movie ends, with Phoebe Waller-Bridge running off with the kiddos to get ice cream, and then it closes up on Indy's hat, and Indy grabs his hat back in because Marion's like, "Are you back, Indy?" So I guess he's back. So I don't know. It's one of those things like, I know there was like a big thing about like a big leak that like this was a passing of the torch to her. I didn't really see that, to be honest. I think it was just terrible. And in fact, him grabbing the hat at the end, man, I don't know if that means he's not done and there's going to be another one. Oh my God. Please don't let there be another one. But yeah, that's it. Sorry, I totally went off, but I couldn't, Like, this movie is so fucking bad. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this review. Don't watch this movie. If you gotta watch it on VPN. Pirate it. Wait, I shouldn't say that. Don't pirate it. Watch it. Watch it when it comes out of streaming service. Sail the Seven Seas. I guess that's the same thing as the other thing. I'm not encouraging piracy. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait till it comes out on a streaming service so you can rent it on Blu-ray somewhere. If they still rent movies. I don't know. I'm old. Man. And then, just to end it, because this movie is trash, we have the cringiest scene on the planet. This wasn't cut from the movie. This is actually in there. We had the stupid whip. Let's flail the whip around. And then everybody's going to pull a gun on him because you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Ha ha ha. And then we have the slowest delayed reaction ever when he goes, oh, 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 and everybody shoots the fucking window. This movie was terrible. When I was talking in the Reporter Life form about it, I gave it like, I think a 4, a 3.5, 4. It's definitely a 3. Now that I'm thinking, the more I think about this movie, the more I hate it. I can't stand it. And if morbid curiosity gets the best of you, watch it. It's not Indiana Jones. It's just a shell, and it's not even fun. It's just boring and long and contrived nonsense. I'm sure there's shit I missed. Let me know in the comments if there's something I missed that was really, on top of all this nonsense that I missed, that you think was really bad from the movie. If you enjoyed the movie, I good for you. I don't understand how you could. I don't even know. I don't know. This is one of those, I don't understand how anybody can enjoy this movie. But if you did, I'm happy for you, I guess. I don't understand how you could, but you know what? I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm just telling you how I think, and yeah. So I would wait on this one till you can see it on a streaming service. It's not good, and if you found some enjoyment out of it, well, I'm happy for you. I didn't, and I regret wasting that time at the movie theater. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of Indiana Jones 5 if you've seen it, and yeah. Have a great day. All hail the Lord Dragon, and I guess we'll see what happens with this video. If you like it, I'll do more. Have a great one, everybody. Don't watch this movie. Bye.